What's going on, guys? Welcome back to RSR. Today we are at Sebring for a GT3 fixed race here on iRacing. Qualified mid-pack for this one, starting P12, had a time of 2:02.956. As we are heading up to take the green flag, we are waiting, a little bit bunched up, and here we go. There's a little bit of contact in between. Oh no, Sam Martin hits the brakes. We try and swerve to the right side. Unfortunately, we get collected there by Quimby Dimmitt. That is not how we wanted to start this race. But if you check up in the top left, it looks like we might be able to get a position back here. An accident up ahead between George Baltus and Adam Baker. Baltus spins his Mustang around, and we're going to be able to collect a position that is going to move us up from 19th to 18th. But we are going to have a lot of work to do in this one. This went from a race that hopefully we were going to be able to make up some positions, possibly get a top 5 depending on how frantic everything was in front of us, and now we are 100% in salvage mode here as we are heading around behind Mustafa Ersunger right now. Hopefully we're able to catch up to the pack here. All hope is not going to be lost. This is a long race, 20 minutes, 10 lapper here. So hopefully we're able to get a couple of these spots back, not lose too much iRating, not lose too much safety rating. This is our first road course race in a while. We've been pretty hyper focused on the Indy 500, so getting back to the twisty side of things might be a little bit tough as we go through it. Mustafa hits the brakes for some reason. That's going to make us dive to the inside. We are going to have to take a slowdown penalty here, unfortunately for us, but we are so far back in the field at this point that the slowdown kind of took care of itself. Not really going to be something that's going to slow us down, and that's going to move us up another spot here into 17th as we head down this long backstretch at Sebring for the first time down in to Sunset Bend, a corner that I do not really get along with. Unfortunately, we've got another car off. Halat looks like he's going to dive into the pits. He must have had some heavy damage going through Sunset Bend. So just like that, we've moved up from 19th all the way up to 16th in just one lap. It's possible that we might be able to pick up another spot here, as it looks like Edmund Wee has gone off, and we are just ticking them off one after another here at Sebring. We're now up to 15th. In just a lap and a half, we have gone from the back of the field and been able to pick up some spots. We might be able to salvage a little bit of iRating here, and possibly, if we can get up into the top 10, maybe even collect a little bit of that iRating back that we thought we were going to lose. Currently, we are focused on trying to catch up to Carl's Jaham in front of us. There is a big gaggle of cars here. Sanchez in front of him, Dimmitt in front of him. Remember, Dimmitt is the one that we had contact with on the first lap. He did qualify behind us, so I think we might be faster than everybody in this group if we can just keep it steady, keep it tight, and hopefully make up some spots here. As we're gonna fast forward to lap 4, we are still behind this group. We actually were able to get by Dimmitt as he had an issue. Unfortunately for him, just slowed down. Don't really know what happened here, but there is another large gaggle of cars in front of us. It looks like it's going to be led by Turgay Caracas. But if you look up in the top left here, there is going to be a spin going through Sunset Bend. That is Sam Martin. He is well on the inside, and here comes everyone that we are around. We are going to be the last car through. Are we going to be able to get by? It looks like we are going to have enough to get past the Mustang at the start finish line, and that is going to move us up to 13th. We really need to keep touch with these cars in front if we want to have any chance of moving up into the top 10 here. We are going to hit the brakes early and just try and follow Jaham through this twisty section as we go down into that heavy braking zone. I spin the tires a little bit. That's going to be a theme in this car. For some reason, I was having trouble getting out of these corners, and that is going to give Sam Martin and that Mustang an opportunity to run around us. These Mustangs are so loud. You can hear them all the way around. He's going to dive down our inside and get the move done here. He was quite a bit ahead when he spun. My thought process when he dove to the inside there was possibly if we can just stay behind Martin, he can maybe make some holes for us and we could follow him around the track, maybe pick up a couple positions that way. But it is getting feisty up ahead. That is Andres Sanchez off to the left. He was bumped off, and it is getting feisty again between Caracas and Gowan up ahead. This is a fight that I would like to be in a little bit, but I don't want to be too involved, as I don't want to get caught up in any of this mess that is going on up here. But if I can pick up a freebie, I will absolutely take it. More banging going through. Martin is through. We are stuck behind Sanchez here, and it looks like we are not going to be able to get a move done. We are going to follow Sanchez all the way down this long backstretch into Sunset Bend. Sunset Bend is not a place where I feel super comfortable, if I'm being honest, trying to make a move. But if I can stay close enough, it's possible that he might make a mistake here, and it looks like he is going to do just that. We are going to be hard onto the accelerator as we move to the right. You can hear him lift just a little bit. It doesn't look like he wants to be involved in a fight here either, and that is going to move us up to P12. So just kind of like I wanted. We were hoping to just stay behind Sam Martin. He was going to make some things happen for us, and that is exactly what has gone on. So again, to recap, we did not make the start-finish line before we were sideways. Ended up P19, and we have moved up now on lap 6 all the way back up to P12. We are continuing to fight back in this race. We are going to stay behind Martin here as we go into this heavy braking zone. Caracas, it looks like, is going to try and make a move, but thinks better of it. Good for both of us, I think, because that one probably would have ended in disaster for both cars had he stayed in it. But that is going to give us a little bit of a gap to the car behind, and we are able to focus once again on Sam Martin up in front. I think Martin and Jaham are going to be the ones that we are going to be fighting with for the remainder of the race here, if everybody can keep it clean. I know that I have the speed to stay behind these two as we move on to lap 7. Martin has built a little bit of a gap to us, but nothing insurmountable. A couple good corners, a couple good exits here, and we can get right back on his back bumper as we go down this long backstretch towards Sunset Bend once again. If you remember earlier, this is a corner that Martin had some trouble with, so possibly a place that we might be able to make up a little bit of time. He goes wide. He flips the back end of the Mustang again for the second time. Martin has spun that thing around, and we are able to get through this time. He is not going to be close enough to fight us going into turn 1, and we are going to move up to P11. It might be a tall ask at this point and try and get into the top 10. Jaham is 2.5 seconds down the road. It looks like we are running similar lap times. I don't know that I'm going to be able to cut quite that much out of him, but he does have quite a few cars in front of him, so maybe that will slow him up a little bit and allow us an opportunity to fight at this point. But I would absolutely take 11th again when I was sideways before the start finish line. This has been quite a comeback drive here, one that I'm pretty happy with at this point. We just want to try and keep it as clean as possible, keep it pointed in the right direction, and hopefully we're able to finish this thing off. As we get onto the final lap, we actually have been able to cut a little bit of time out of Charles Jaham. We are down to 1.5 seconds now as we go through this twisty section right before we get to the backstretch. A couple good corners here. If I can string them together, I might be able to get in his toe and possibly get up into the top 9. We were able to secure 10th place. An unfortunate disconnect for somebody has given us a freebie here, which we will absolutely take. We are coming through this braking zone going into this slow right-hander, trying to get on the gas, and we spin the tires again. Unfortunate timing on that one. We have been guilty of that time and time and time again here in this one at Sebring. I don't know if it's the setup. I don't know if it's because I haven't been driving the GT3s lately. I'm not really sure, but it cost us, and this one might have cost us 9th place. Either way, we come down the front stretch. You can see the fireworks. We will absolutely take a top 10 and get out of here. Picking up 9 spots during the race, can never be upset about that. We do go double red, but we're able to salvage only 1 in iRating and a 0.3 in safety rating. We will take that. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. We'll catch you on the next one. See you.